Welcome to Plymouth Regional High School, where your Bobcats are getting set to take on the Hollis-Brookline Cavaliers. Bobcats coming in at 1-0, winning on the road Tuesday at Bishop Brady, 68-38, and Hollis-Brookline losing on the road at Pelham. Pelham, the favorites in Division II this year, coming out 71-52, so losing by 19. Mike Sullivan alongside Jim Carey today. Jim, we've got two pretty evenly matched teams on paper. Hollis-Brookline, no seniors on their roster. bunch of seniors for this Plymouth team coming out and growing some confidence early on. So I think we should see a good one tonight.
Absolutely. As you said, these two teams, I think we'll talk about it tonight, kind of mirror each other a little bit, not in the age category, but the style of play, and just trying to, both coming off of especially Hollis-Brookline, maybe a down season for them. I know the Plymouth program's been on the rise lately with Coach Cronin, so you got two teams where one got their, as you mentioned, the first win on the road in Plymouth, and hopefully we can build on that. And then Hollis-Brookline with younger kids had a loss against, as you said, the kind of that top seed Pelham, and a local rivalry down there. So we'll see. Confidence factor is huge, so we'll see how it goes early here.
Both teams looking to full court man-to-man pressure, just kind of apply it as much as they can on the ball, trying to make it difficult to get shots off. I think the team that can execute in the half court best will probably be the team that comes out with the victory, and or the team that has to make adjustments along the way.
A couple players to watch. I know the freshman number 11, Dylan Kelly for Hollis-Brookline, is supposed to be solid player. And then they have a couple other younger players. And I think the Ramos kid, last name is Ramos. He's number 2. I think they're pretty good tandem in the backcourt, is from what I've heard.
And the starting lineups are getting set here, so we'll let you listen to those, and then we'll get started with the tip here from Plymouth Regional High School.
Athletes to represent their schools and towns. Please let us be positive in every aspect of this game. Sportsmanship from the players, coaches, and fans. Positive cheering only, and respect by everyone is expected for the officials' work in tonight's game. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Cavaliers. At guard number 1, Cameron Kunk. At guard number 2, Jerry Ramus. At forward number 13, James Arthur. At guard number 15, Noah Natalino. And at forward number 33, Alton Williams. Cavaliers are coached by Mr. Ryan Kelly and Mr. Cormac Cullen. And now for your Plymouth Bobcats. At guard number 5, Captain Johnny Flaherty. At guard number 12, Dylan Webster. At guard number 20, Captain Chance Toomey. At forward number 21, Luke Legacy. And at guard number 34, Turner Oldenburg. Plymouth is coached by Ben Cronin and Gavin Brickley. Tonight's officials are Mr. Bob Nelson and Mr. Randy Hobbs. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Jim, 3 seniors in the lineup for this Bobcat team. Johnny Flaherty, Dylan Webster, Chance Toomey played a lot of games over the course of the last 3 seasons, and I think getting their chance. And Coach Cronin and I spoke about it quite a bit. They played so many games, and now's the time for them to turn the corner and get some of these victories.
No doubt, I'm sure they're excited. There's a great crowd here tonight, anxious to test themselves, see where they're at. But again, early in the year, it's a process. We'll say that, if we get to do another game, you just want to see this team grow because it isn't going to happen, in the second game of the year. So, but yes, excited to see their maturity level.
Luke Legacy set to take the tip here for the Bobcats. Luke with 24 rebounds in the opener against Bishop Brady. Plays with a big-time motor. Hollis-Brookline is going to win the tip. Hard drive to the left side, and bucket goes 2-0 Cavaliers. Comes Toomey driving down the left side. And we've got a travel going the other way. Bobcats coming out in man-to-man defense here in the half court. Hollis-Brookline looking to spread things out a little bit.
That's good. It's all right. Contested mid-range jumper. Nice shot by Hollis-Brookline, but well defended by Plymouth.
Bobcats looking to get in their offense. Webster's got the ball at the top of the key, looking to get us started here. Luke with a good ball screen going left. Shot doesn't go, and Hollis-Brookline coming back the other way.
Hollis switched on that first screen. We'll see. They'll most likely do that all game long, see if we can get them a little bit on pick and roll.
And the air ball is going to go the Bobcats' way. Be nice to run a good set here and see if we can get an easy bucket. We're going to run starter coming out. Be likely a dribble handoff here to a ball screen.
Those screen's going to be a little bit better. A little loose right there, wouldn't you say, Coach Sullivan?
Yeah, absolutely. They need to let it get set and use the screen here.
Mm-hmm.
Going to run it again, much better that time as Johnny
nice.
reads it well and comes off looking to shoot.
Again, good look. They went underneath the screen and get a good look at that.
And Hollis-Brookline looks to run, misses the layup, and here comes Luke back the other way. It's going to be a foul on Flaherty. A little sloppy here at midcourt.
Yeah, a little sloppy. Just I did like the first time how we transitioned, not necessarily the turnover we had, but watching the guys run the floor. That one there was a little sloppy, as you say.
Bobcats have gotten two good looks here. That was a good read by Flaherty, went under the screen, just stepped back and had a good look, just didn't go down.
Yeah, we'll take those looks all night.
So the side out here for Hollis-Brookline.
Ooh,
we got a collision down on the baseline. It's going to be a foul on Webster. That's his first. The Bobcats are trailing 4-0.
Dylan was just trying to, fight through the baseline, following his man, and the two kids, a little unlucky, ran into the offensive player.
You will see the Bobcats go to 2-3 zone here on all the baseline out of bounds plays. Protect the basket, protect the paint a little bit here.
Mm-hmm. They stay in that 2-3. Yep.
Hollis-Brookline getting the offense set. Three goes up, and good check out there.
Again, well
by
defended.
Bobcats. And Bobcats are going to look to set things up again. They call motion. This leads to a UCLA cut, and it's going to be a block. That is a great call.
Yeah.
So the offense there, the motion offense for the Bobcats, it's a pass to the wing, a UCLA cut coming off, and then it looks like a ball screen for the ball handler.
Yep. And again, we get a good look there. I would anticipate that Hollis will have that defended the next time well, so we'll like to see what's on the backside of that, and I'm sure you know what the other options are on the other side of that.
And Jim, we've got some new foul rules here in NHIAA. First time that they're adjusting to the rules. So instead of your traditional one-on-one 7 foul bonus happening in each half,
it's 5, correct?
It's 5 per quarter. They clear it at the end of the first quarter and it resets. At 5 fouls, it's now 2 shots instead of 1 and 1.
And again, that's not only the NHI, that's a federation rule this year across the country at a high school level. So quite interesting. I'd have to see how it plays out. I'm not a fan of it initially. I think it's going to lend itself to the more talented teams being able to play more physical.
And Hollis-Brookline there with the steal, and they're going to transition quickly. And you know, they're looking to play pretty quick. I mean, you can see that they're trying to get out in transition and try to get something easy. And I believe that's their 4th attempted 3.
Yeah, their coach clearly has given them the green light, and they've missed a couple. That one wasn't bad, but a couple badly. But obviously, that's a style.
Good rebound there by Legacy, and now we look to push here. Webster in transition here on the right wing. Takes the ball screen.
That was a much better screen and well used. There you go. Good look. Good ball reversal. Great 3.
Good look right there. The Bobcats take the first lead of the night, leading at 5-4 after the Oldenburg 3. Oldenburg, a sophomore. He was ready to shoot. He caught low, had himself loaded, and let it fly.
Talk about it all the time. You show the hands and the legs will follow, and he did. Oh, there's a nice 3. Same thing we just talked about. Shows his hands and was loaded and bangs the 3.
Coming back the other way. Toomey to the rim and picks up
take.
a foul. Good drive.
Yep. Not often does you're going to see the point guard go all the way from the top of the key without any ball movement and get it to the rim. So that was good. Good read by Toomey for sure.
So Toomey goes to the line here to shoot 2. Bobcats trailing 7-5. Misses the first. Jim, one thing I noticed here early, Hollis-Brookline switching screens, and we continue to pop out to the perimeter after setting that ball screen. If we can get a mismatch and dive down to the rim, we might be able to get somebody in the post.
Correct. I think well, that's what we said earlier. I think you're just switching on the ball screens. They're fighting through, usually going underneath on that one. We saw Johnny take the 3, so I agree. Get the mismatch. Great checkout.
Great checkout
Great
by
checkout.
Toomey.
There we go.
And another foul. So that's the 3rd of the first quarter. Again, once they get to 5, they now shoot 2 free throws. Both teams, I think, feeling each other out here early. Trevin Stone enters the game.
Did a good job showing there to get the initial pass or kick that. Not a bad take. Not a bad take at the rim, but Johnny was in the corner. Good options. Take it at the rim or kick it out.
Yep.
So good look. It's got to stay down. There you go. That's good officiating.
Call foul.
That's good officiating.
And that's the right call. He's out of control. Reason why what could have been a foul gets him up on his back, but he traveled before.
Correct. I thought Trevin initially played that fairly well, but he got went for the ball fake. Got to stay on the floor.
I like that set there. Got Legacy a good look, wasn't able to get it up on the backboard.
Right. Got a little help here, Johnny. Again, another good call.
And I agree with that call. I think just a little late.
Yep.
And that's going to be Luke's first.
Shooting foul. Going to be shooting 2, 3rd team foul. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left. It's 7-6, Hollis-Brookline.
Yeah, early on here, I think it's just been a matter of both teams kind of feeling each other out, and you've seen kind of 2 different styles of man-to-man, right? It looks like Hollis-Brookline is, they're kind of overplaying a little bit. They want to jump lanes, and Plymouth kind of backing off a little, giving them the 3, letting them shoot those, and taking their chances on the glass.
Yep. Kyle Dodge just came in for Johnny Flaherty. Oh, he's a tough little athlete. Again, getting right down the middle.
Trevin Stone, good look there again. Luke with the rebound, great rebound.
Way to hit the boards. Be strong.
All right.
Nice job. Good looks, good job offensively. That's Clark Travel.
Just a little quick footwork was done before he caught the ball, and leading to a travel. But I like him catching and looking to take the ball to the rim. That certainly is his strength when he can take the ball hard to the basket.
And then Trevin Stone had a decent little mid-range jumper there. I think that's important to, I know Coach had said trying to get their big man, Alton Williams, out away from the rim as much as he can.
Nice check out there. Leads to an open three on the other end. Happens
That's his
many times.
That's his second three.
And that's number 15, Noah Natalino. Ball screen comes. That's the one I'm talking about, and gets the foul. So
exactly.
Get the big little switch there and go down to the post.
Yep, well done by the coaching staff to recognize that. It's not easy at a high school level to take those mismatches and expose them. That was a great job.
I agree. It's trying to get players to slow down a little bit so that they know that it's coming. Don't panic when you have the ball. Let the post player get set so you can give it to them in a good position to score.
Yeah, the other thing is that the guard coming off that screen has to actually extend it out a little bit when they know it's a switch. Like you said, it goes hand in hand to give them that time and allows the space for the pass.
The Stone misses both free throws there. 12-6, Hollis-Brookline leads. 2:11 to go with the travel coming this way. It's going to be Bobcat basketball.
Be nice right here. We get 2 minutes and 10 seconds. It'd be, get a score and a stop, and you're at 10-8, and maybe you can get it to, 12-10, 12-8, maybe to 12-10 if you get a score, stop, score.
Johnny coming off that, looking to shoot.
Good job by Dodge to chase that down.
Great job.
That's a great job.
Yeah.
So now let's see if we can see the energy we get defensively here in our stance and get a stop and make a good run to end this quarter.
Sophomore Isaac Benton enters the game, number 54 for the Bobcats. Yeah, hand, there's the shooter, but
much
long
better.
And a good check out because they're going to fight for it. Good job by the Bobcats.
Good, get it to Toomey again. A little patience, just some patience.
Like to see Toomey get a little more involved here.
Well, he just did on that last possession,
yeah.
And that's what you get from a leader like that. But it's early in the game, there you go.
Take.
And great ball movement by Toomey on that one. It was a great take by Dodge, but Toomey's showing obviously why he's one of the better leaders. And you talk to Coach Eldigan, you talk to Coach Cronin, and Coach Donato, right? He played in the tennis championship team a couple years ago and runner-up last year, but really is quite a leader.
It's going to lead to a 30-second timeout for Hollis-Brookline, and this is good, right? This is what you just talked about. I think it's 12-6, and you want to go on a little run here to close out this first quarter. 12-10 timeout. Let's see if Coach Cronin makes any sort of adjustment on the defensive end right now.
And that's I was going to say it earlier when we did the 2-3 out of bounds zone out of bounds. This younger team maybe at times just switching it up a little bit. You could see that confused them. Even out of the out of bounds. So sometimes you might do it coming out of a timeout, try to switch with a little bit. Probably early in the year we don't have a ton of pressures in, but I do understand you want to play man-to-man and get it built in properly, and Coach does a great job of that.
So they come out man, and Hollis-Brookline again just moving the ball and very perimeter oriented, but dribble, drive, and kick for an open three, and that's
just no. That's
I believe that's the third of the game.
No, yeah, that is. But I thought it was the same player, but that was number 20. Andrew Schlunk coming off of the bench.
Trevin Stone here with a good drive to the right hand.
Very nice.
From the glass.
Trevin's a really strong, athletic kid. When he stays within himself, he's pretty tough to defend there at the rim. He used his body nicely there. Where these guys they're looking for threes constantly.
They are. That's dribble drive offense there. It's just, try to find a seam and get in, and if you have it, you take it. If not, you're going to kick it to an open person.
Under control, nice ball fake by Dodge.
Bobcats turn the ball over. 3.5 seconds left here in the first quarter. Got a sub coming in.
That's Turner, correct? Coming back in.
Turner coming back in for Benton.
Yep, Benton did a good
starts. Job. All right.
0.7. That'll be tough. It's really just catch and shoot it. I think I'd give it to. Chance and see what he can do with it.
There it is, right there.
A little late. Turn and shoot.
And pretty good first quarter. Bobcats trail 14-12. And fouls will reset. It'll both be back at 0. And, a pretty darn good start to the basketball game here.
Yeah, you could see the little bit of both teams being tentative early on. And as you said, kind of feeling this game out. Obviously, Hollis-Brookline has the green light to shoot any of these threes, and it paid off for them. It was 9 of their 14 points, I believe. Plymouth settled in, I think, chance when we were down 12-6, and I said try to get that stop score, and we did exactly that. And again, it's that leadership. He is able to get it to the rim on a layup, able to reverse it to get a good look, and then play our team defense. So yeah, great first quarter, very enjoyable.
Yeah, I like we're getting things at the rim kind of whenever we want them. So I think just being patient, getting good ball movement on the offensive end. On the other side, I think just not overcommitting on three-point shooters. Staying down, really trying to force them into that seam, and then having good help side defense.
Yeah, and checkouts have been pretty good on the missed threes, so we got to continue that. You're going to get a lot of long rebounds. So we got to make sure we're going to the man and checking out because they are obviously going to shoot the three ball all night.
Jim, a lot of games coached in here for you. A lot of games.
Yeah,
good to be back, and just seeing it from this side.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Great to be with you. It's been a few years that we've together kind of coached this team, and it's great to see Ben in his third year. Is that correct?
Yeah, third season for Ben, and doing a great job.
Well, it takes a while, and third year is still young, and these kids look pretty good. I like what I'm seeing.
Good defense there to start as they get the stop they need. Good ball screen there, and Webster's going to take the ball to the basket. And, I think a little contact, but not enough for the call. I think pretty good no call there.
That's good job. Great job. Great job getting back in on it by Trevin and everybody else, but great job grabbing that rebound.
And Luke with the take all the way down, and good hustle there. Goes over the back of the Hollis-Brookline player, throws it off of another player, and it's going to be Plymouth basketball.
Again, I think it's pretty good officiating to give that hustle play an opportunity. The Hollis-Brookline player had an opportunity to grab that and go, so nice job by the officials, in my opinion, letting that one go. I don't think it was much of a foul, to be honest.
A good play, and I have no problem with the non-call. I think it's, people playing tough, and a good hustle play by Legacy.
Nice. Ooh, good look.
Yeah, good look there.
I like, as you said, that our effort to get it to the rim, right? And obviously we're more and more physical. You can see the maturity level just physically us against these guys. So, but I think ball reversal and not just one will be the key to that, getting it to the rim.
And the turnover there by the Bobcats, and good take coming down this end. They got to check out on this short shots, and it's going to be 16-12 Hollis-Brookline. All starting to move a little bit,
Sometimes maybe not the best shot, but he's so athletic. We've seen many kids over the years, whether we coached them on the opposite end, they throw that shot up. Somebody goes to leave their feet, leave the ground, and try to block that and go get the rebound.
Essentially, it's like an assist to himself,
correct.
Right? He's just going to throw it up to the basket and be the first one to go get it.
Yep.
Another open three for Hollis-Brookline.
Great checkout.
Good job there.
That was great by everybody checking out on that one. Johnny stayed with it. He almost, same thing, kid kind of came over his shoulder, but he stayed with it and won that loose ball.
4 hold is the call here. It's going to be a drive coming up for Webster on this wing. If he rips through and go, good job. And great
nice.
Take there.
Very
it's
nice.
going to be 2 for Webster.
Seen that play running this gym a few times, you think,
Just a couple times.
That was great. Again, great body control. Oh, there he goes, Coach.
Oh, he missed a layup. That was a great backdoor cut. Great look there.
And Coach Cronin had mentioned that earlier in the half. Guys watch the backdoor cut, so I'm sure we'll be addressing that at a timeout or at halftime. Good, nice kick. Way to go to the boards. Love it.
And again, 24 rebounds for him on Tuesday in the opener. He's just being active and getting buckets here. The key for him is staying out of foul trouble.
Let's run the floor here.
Good pass and a good look. And
Very
good
nice.
job.
Great little run by Plymouth. Again, using some of their experience to get the lead, 18-16, and now going to the line. So
Yeah, good job. Great pass over the head, and nice job by Dylan to run the floor hard. Gets the call. He's going to go to the line and shoot, too.
Yeah, he's been active. I like his game right now.
Makes the first. Bobcats lead by 3. And Jim, yeah, this is kind of what I saw a little bit. I came to the first scrimmage of the season. They were only, 3 days of tryouts and then not even a couple days of practice. And again, as I had, Coach Cronin asking me what I thought, I was impressed by the fact that he's got a group of guys that have played so many minutes together and so many games that they were kind of already like 2 weeks in. That's the way they looked early in the season.
And that's what I alluded to in the beginning about it being a process, no matter what the outcome is tonight. Having that leadership, championship games aren't in December. They're come, March when you head into the tournament. So it is a long process, and that leadership is so important with these younger kids. Like right now on the floor, I think you have Isaac Benton. Is that correct? No, excuse me. You got Turner, a sophomore. That's on with these kids with experience. That's huge.
Yeah,
four seniors.
4 seniors on the floor right now.
That's where, if we're smart, can make a little run right here. Yep. 5 minutes, give us a good 2.5, 3 minute run.
Webster makes the second. Bobcats lead it 20-16. 5 minutes to go here in the first half.
Good energy on this defensive, off the ball defense right now.
And you hear Coach Cronin definitely being concerned about getting their players getting face cut.
Yep.
And a great defensive. It was a great defensive stance there by the Bobcats.
Yeah, they had good energy, all in a stance for the whole possession.
That's the second cutter, as their coach is calling out. It's an Army play. They run on the left side there for Chance. And a pretty good defensive play by Hollis-Brookline, and they're going to come down the other end and hit an elbow jumper.
I'll tell you, Cameron Kump's he's a junior. He's got a nice little release right there off the bounce.
Flaherty going down to the post. Pretty good move. I'd like to see him maybe use the backboard there, but
yeah, he's off angle a little bit, but great ball fake.
Miss a shot, don't sprint back, and it's going to be an and one down the other end for Hollis-Brookline. Score tied at 20.
Opposite quarters when we're talking foul situation. Early in this game, both teams kind of picked up those 3 fouls fairly early. That's just the first for the Bobcats, and Hollis-Brookline only has 1 in this second quarter, so they've settled in a little bit.
Got Flaherty's second foul.
And I think Kyle Dodge just replaced him. So.
And both teams stand kind of with what we knew that they were going to do, right? Both teams staying with man-to-man and, sticking with what they do. And I don't think it's prevented the Bobcats from getting to where they want to go as long as they just spread the floor a little bit and find some driving lanes.
They've had many of the driving lanes, just like that one, right from the top of the key. And again, that doesn't happen that often. So I think if we, I know I've said it a few times, continue to get a little bit more better ball movement too, it really could open up some lanes.
Tough shot there off the glass.
Yeah, he's playing well. Playing very well. He's been their settling influence. That's a good spin.
Oh, yes.
That's a great job using his body.
Good job by Trevin Stone.
Little reverse pivot there to shield the defender. That's a walk.
Oh, that's travel coming down this way, but they get the ball.
Again, good rebound by Trevin using his size.
Good defensive play there. And Jim, I think that's Hollis-Brookline's 3rd or 4th missed layup of the first half here. When I say missed, like wide open layups that they've missed.
But what I've been impressed with is Plymouth hustling back and getting these, and that's going to be so very important again because of Hollis-Brookline's youth. This is many of these kids' first away game at a high school level, right? And not often do they come up, probably their first time coming up to Plymouth, New Hampshire, and I don't know how long. Because this is a second year of a 2-year cycle. We went there. So it's a different environment at high school level. I don't care how much junior high or AAU basketball you play. That freshman year and early varsity games, not easy, meaning leading to those 4 missed layups. Plymouth's just got to keep hustling.
So there's that UCLA cut to the ball screen again. Flaherty coming off of it, picks up his dribble. Going to get some ball movement here.
we've done that a few times where I thought we came out of a corner with the ball and then went right back to that same corner. And that's what I'm saying. If we can really reverse it all the way once or twice, you're going to see it. This kid's tough defense of me, this Yarmir Ramos. That's that mid-range jumper that Coach Cronin needed us to hit to try to draw their number 33, Alton Williams, away from the rim.
Yeah, that was a good job by Luke. Good footwork there, avoided the travel, one dribble. It's his game, right? It's perfect for him.
Coach Cronin being kind of adamant about moving screens. I didn't really catch it. I'm sure it's...
I didn't see it. It was one down on the baseline, but they take advantage. They're going to score here. And in transition, Flaherty with a good look. I like that shot. They ran the floor hard. It was a good kick. He was wide open.
You and I love it. Maybe we're not purists. Maybe your father, I'm not sure, who's a purist, might say, you were 1 against 3. But he's a senior. He's taking that shot a lot. He got a great look at it, a balanced rhythm shot. It's going to be as good as anything else you get in a set. And if you can get the kids to offensive rebound on those transition lanes, it's almost better than the half court.
That's
set.
right.
So,
And he was there. He was ready to shoot, right? So and that might open up a lane for Luke to go get a rebound.
Oh, there we go. He did get the coach, in a good way, making the officials aware and concerned about those screens, illegal screens, and they just got called for that.
That's a great job by Coach Cronin, and he didn't make a scene. He just pointed it out and made a point, and then got the call down the other end. So.
Yep. A little different set than. That's double.
It's going to be a double dribble there. Another turnover for the Bobcats. 1:45 here left in the first half. Bobcats lead at 26-25.
So, I'm sorry, who did you say had 2? Did you say that Johnny Flaherty has 2?
Yeah, Johnny Flaherty has 2.
We got a 142. Just be careful right now. You might, on the next offensive possession, if there's a whistle, maybe get him out right after this possession if there's that opportunity.
It's going to be the second offensive rebound that has led to an open 3 for Hollis-Brookline, and an open made 3 for Hollis-Brookline. So.
Patience. Nice take.
And 2, but they can't guard him.
Very nice.
Good job by Luke. I'd really like to see them go to chance a little bit more. They can't guard him. There's nobody that's as strong as him guard-wise.
No,
for Hollis-Brookline.
Good help. Get on it.
Good job.
Good.
To the ball.
Very nice job by Grady. And Grady's one heck of a little player, too. He's worked hard at it over the years, but he was very balanced with his pivot. Another good look by Johnny.
He's getting good looks, and Bobcats very active on the offensive glass. Right? That's how they've got some of their points today. Good job. That ball was in. Another swing and another 3 for Hollis-Brookline.
That's really one of the... Oh, he's got lucky there. That was one of our worst checkouts, and they end up getting, as you said, that's the second time they've had an offensive rebound on a kick, or third?
Third time now.
Offensive rebound to led 2 or 3?
Chance hasn't come out of the game yet. He looked a little tired on that defensive possession. Tough angle.
Same thing right there with Luke.
Tough angle for that pass.
Yep.
That's one where maybe you got to go an extra pass to the corner because he's got him sealed on that side. Nonetheless, 14 seconds left here in the first half as Bobcats trail 31-28.
Smart by coach getting both Johnny and Chance out of the game. Just no reason to pick up another foul with 14. So.
Another 3.
Wow. You got time.
3 and a long throw out of bounds. It's going to be Hollis-Brookline basketball.
That's tough there. We always like to come down. I think our teams did a pretty good job of that, but obviously you can't do that because Hollis-Brookline's offensive possession, and then Luke just didn't know the time, and it's hard to.
And the full court heave goes off the glass and misses. So good first half, and Bobcats trail 31-28. They're going to go in at halftime, talk about things, and we'll bring you some second half action when we return.
Hollis-Brookline side just coming back to the court late.
All right, coming out of the half here, Bobcats getting things started again, trailing by 3. Hollis-Brookline coming out in a 2-1-2. Looks like a little matchup zone.
Yeah.
Switching things up a little
2-1-2.
bit. Kind of what I was talking to a bunch of people about at halftime. What I wanted to see Plymouth do something a little different. It leads to an open 3 after the turnover by Hollis-Brookline.
Well, again, we just saw Johnny taking his third 3, much like Hollis-Brookline was doing as a team, but he locked and loaded, like you said, shoulder hands, leg will follow, and those are all good looks. He needs to continue to take them.
And again, yeah, so it's an extended 2-1-2, it looks like. And, just trying to put a little pressure, I think, on the guards up top.
Yeah, really a lot of pressure up high. That step-out area right where Luke is going to be wide open. And
leads
great.
to another open 3.
Good inside-out play. Very good inside-out play.
And I don't mind that defense right now for our Bobcats because I think it's going to slow us down a little bit and allow for us, like you were saying, just kind of pick it apart. Plymouth's going to come out. They're going to start man-to-man, sticking with what they do, what they work at. And, Luke looks like they made a switch, so Luke is going to guard number 1, Cameron Kump.
Great bounce pass. Love that pass.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's a mid-range jumper that coach needs to take to get this number 33 away from the rim. But obviously, I think we were one of 4 on him. Obviously, like to hit a few and really draw him out.
Good player there, number 33, Alton Williams. Is a sophomore, 6'4" forward. Kind of plays like a guard, right? I mean, 6'4" in high school now. I guess everybody's a guard.
Correct.
Again, a little overextension. Dylan's trying to get things set here as he looks to pick it apart. I think they're going to try to find some seams.
We've had good
There it
looks
is right
so
there.
far.
Ball moving. Turner dove a little too early.
That's all right. Nope. Again, good officiating. Doesn't call the foul and just gives it to the to Hollis-Brookline, the black team. So, again, he's done a nice job here tonight, both officials.
Yeah, I agree.
And
They certainly haven't been any factor in this game. Hollis-Brookline leading by 2.
Straight up.
Another good kick to an open 3. It's going to be glassed in. Unlucky for the Bobcats.
Yeah, those hurt. Defended fairly well there. We'll give those 3 up. To bank it in hurts a bit. We're really using the step-out area well.
There it is right there. Perfect. He misses a layup, but he
That's
gets
all right, he
it
stays
back.
on
Good
it.
play.
Great way to be active. And we've had great looks. Just the one turnover there.
It's going to lead to an open free throw jumper. And I think the key here is, now we've got 3 guys watching on the perimeter. We've got to get guys attacking the offensive glass the same way they were.
Sometimes, especially against the zone, you get stationary offensively. And then also with Lucas' legacy and how active, I think kids just kind of get caught watching him going, oh, he'll go get it. He does a great job. The one thing, the touch, he has a touch, but you and I kind of old school with the
Brady
glass.
wide open
Using
there.
that glass right there. And it's hard to do when you're right in front of the rim, but if you're only 5 feet out, you can bank, you still use that bank, and a lot of kids try to just feather it over the rim.
It's that 2-3 zone out of bounds by Hollis-Brookline. The Bobcats go to Brady, which is, good story behind that play. We got burnt by that on, I believe, 5 times in a game against Bishop Brady. And then the next time we played them that season, we ran it against them for 3 layups. And
you guys used
we
to run
called
that.
it Brady.
Oh, yeah. You ran it so well. Patience.
Be a timeout by Coach Cronin. I like that. Things are a little out of control. It's a good timeout.
I agree. So, Mike, just while we have a little bit of a break here, I know we tried. We have a good friend who's officiating tonight in Bob Nelson, and he was, when I started teaching at Linwood long time ago, he was the assistant principal, athletic director, just a great guy, and a fantastic official. He does baseball, he does softball, he does soccer, he does basketball, and he's been doing it for a long time. We were trying to get him up here, either pregame or obviously halftime's hard, but to talk about the need of officials throughout the not only state of New Hampshire, everywhere, and really would have liked to have gotten some. And he did give us some information when we talked to him pregame. But any of these kids that want to make, like being in sports when their playing days are done, like the competition. You don't have to show up to practices. You show up for the game and you're out of the gym. But there's a need for officials across this state and across this country, and young kids that are like athletics can make a buck along the way.
Absolutely, and I've got a couple friends that are in it right now, and doing well, traveling a little bit, and guys like Bob. I mean, they've made careers out of it, right? Second careers out of being a longtime principal, and then he refs games. It's a second career for him.
Little four-hold there again. A great kick. Well done.
Yeah.
As you said, almost seemed like slow motion. It was a really, really good read.
Really good timeout, really good set, led to an open basket, and the Bobcats tie the game up.
Yep, Dylan did a good job finding the open man for sure.
Let's go get out and transition a little bit here.
Good ball fake.
There it
Just
is.
that little ball
through. Another good kick out, open three. Gonna be short, but Luke just almost gets that one too.
Good transition defense. Took away the rim.
Another open three. So I believe that's the 7th or 8th three of the night for Hollis-Brookline. Definitely is the cornerstone of their offense. And they switch back to man-to-man. And there he is, Turner with the roll.
See if we can take advantage of it, getting it to the rim again and getting the ball inside.
Use the screen. Good job, Johnny. Good roll to the basket. That's okay. He did everything right there, right? And I feel like, as a sophomore, that's going to come. He's going to finish that probably next year, but he did everything right there.
Yep, no doubt.
.318 to go here in the third.
I think Plymouth Coach Cronin's going to show a little bit of pressure right here. He's changing it up himself too. Is that right?
Yeah, it looks like they're coming out in red.
Yep. Although,
yep. A little half-court 1-3-1.
I like the change. We'll see what Hollis-Brookline does with it. Yeah,
they got it. Threw it right to him.
Correct. And it was, got to get it. Oh, my goodness.
That one was out on the sideline, but it was so.
Luke's got to definitely get that ball.
Get it, right. Yeah. Leads to an open three, and in and out. Unlucky.
Good job chasing that rebound down by a couple of guys. One by
Another
Toomey.
open three.
Good look. Nice look by Dodge. Got to take those. Kyle did a good job. We've had a couple, they're not ticky-tack fouls. They're ones we can't have. Fouls on the ball. One 80 feet from the rim. And I know it's a hustle play. They're all hustle plays. But got to trust the people behind you and not get yourself in foul trouble.
That's his third. We've got him at the top of red right now. Pretty active. It's going to lead to an open layup for Hollis-Brookline.
Again, we got to stay on the ground and not go for that ball fake. Good rip through. Good rip through.
Good call there. Let's see if Hollis-Brookline goes back to that zone in the baseline out of bounds.
Well,
they're going to call 52, which will be likely be a shot coming for the inbounder that will lead to the weak side on the side that we're on.
That's why Johnny just switched out and is going to be taking that shot.
They're going to change play. Run a little screen-to-screener play, nothing there. Hollis-Brookline looked like they stayed in that 2-3 zone.
Yep. Kind of what Plymouth had done just to protect the rim on that out of bounds. Okay, got to just catch and not dribble that one.
Good play, wow. Good play both ways there.
Yeah, there was no intent whatsoever. Just trying to block a shot. You and I like to go down low, but he's got, Trevin's got some ups and challenged it up high. It was nothing malicious whatsoever.
And Williams, the sophomore, he goes up for the dunk. He was pretty darn close to getting it, but I mean, just to bend down and be able to get that ball and bring it down, as he's the biggest guy on the court right now. He's pretty darn good.
Yes.
Hollis-Brookline extending it a little bit here. They lead at 42-36.
And he's another one of the younger players, sophomore, that is long and lean and does a lot of different things for this team. And I'm sure will continue in the future. Do you know what, I looked down for a sec, do you know what happened there?
Yeah, so Plymouth didn't have 2 people down on the low spots on the free throw. Those spots have to be occupied. Yeah. So good job, good piece of officiating there. Another play here might lead to another dunk.
Yeah, that's down low. That's just, he was close.
And yeah, they've extended this lead a little bit here. 1:53 to go in the third. Gotten a little loose with the ball, right? A few turnovers here leading to some easy baskets for Hollis-Brookline and a couple trips to the free throw line.
Yeah, I felt we had some good looks early against their zone. Didn't finish all of them, but did pretty well. Then they would switch back. When they switch back to man-to-man, we've struggled since.
Yeah, you're right. Second free throw is made, 43-36, HB. They're going to come back in that zone.
There you go, good look.
Johnny, extra pass. Good extra pass there. It's going to be missed, and here comes Hollis-Brookline back the other way.
Not a bad look, but obviously, you know, we know that going inside out against the zone is the best, and that was all perimeter, but not a bad look. See if they're right back into this.
Open 3 for Webster. Good rebound by Stone. He gets up strong.
Great job.
Good job.
Very nice job. We just got to keep staying on this glass, especially when they're in that zone. At any time, but the zone, again, we tend to stand around and watch it. There's that back door the coach was concerned about. That's a nice cut. Nice job by the guard seeing that.
You know, with that dribble drive offense, anytime you dribble at somebody, they have to cut back door, and then they get replaced by somebody else.
And that's a great job by a young freshman. That was Yamas Ramus that delivered that pass, was it not?
Yes, it was. Yep.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Good player. Oh, good job here. 40 seconds, 45-40. Let's see if we can get a bucket here.
Score, stop, score. That's how they finished the first. It was more with 3 minutes left, but you know, right here, 41 seconds, you get a good look, get a good stop, and who knows, maybe a 2-for-1 type thing. We don't have shot clock, but same idea.
Good.
You see, got to get the ball inside. That was deflected.
Yep.
I'd consider holding for 1 right now. And it's a lot of time, but still got to show some patience here.
There it is right there. That's the spot the ball needs to touch. Right in that step-out area.
Yes.
7 seconds left here. Hollis-Brookline looking to transition. They're going to take an open look.
Okay.
Rims out. So Bobcats trail by 5 as we head to the fourth, and nice job by Hollis-Brookline there in that third quarter to just kind of switch defenses up and get us a little bit off balance.
Definitely. It was what we thought maybe Ben Coach Cronin would do a little bit of, but I early in the year, and you got to get your principals down man-to-man. I understand it completely, but just sometimes with what Hollis-Brookline is doing, it one, gives you kids a break mentally from doing the same thing all the time, and 2, just gives the other team a different look. And you sit there and say, hey, if it's working, let's continue it. And it kind of, it got us a little unsettled. It wasn't terrible on offense with our looks. Like you said, it was a couple costly turnovers in the middle of that quarter. But the looks we had, most of them were pretty good.
So you're Coach Cronin, and this extended 2-3. It's 2-1-2, 2-3 zone. They're really just, they're defending the high post. They're overextending on the guards up top. What's he telling his team right now? Where should they attack that?
I think where they've had success, and early on what I said and what you just said, it's got to go to that what I call step-out area, and it's down by where the P and the L is, or the T and the H, and get it down on the baseline, and that's when we've had our best looks. The only other thing you can do, I know they're defending that high post, but the other thing you could consider is putting your best athlete at the foul line. But it's one that can get it there and then attack the rim and either score at the rim or kick out.
One thing that I had a lot of success doing as a coach was just screening the top guy. Just screen that guy, and then your best guard goes ahead and attacks from the free throw line.
Yes.
And now you're playing 5-on-4.
Correct. And it's like always just using the dribble to occupy two defenders. You get that second defender to have to help on the ball. That's a good dribble penetration.
So Plymouth's going to come back out man-to-man here to start the fourth, trailing by 5.
Got to stay down and defend.
Moving the ball.
That's a good job.
They're looking to face cut us. I do like Hollis-Brookline's offense. A lot of movement.
He's starting to impose his will a little bit. Alton Williams hurt us a few different ways. Transition on the glass, a couple shots. So back to that 2-3. You know, like you said, it's almost an old 2-1-2. Very high at the middleman. Great skip pass.
Good skip. A good look here. Needed to go.
Oh,
Great job.
Did we get the bank shot on that one?
That's needed that one to go. Trailing by 2. That's a foul. He did everything right, and then he just reached over and overextended.
Yeah, you don't need to foul jump shooters, correct?
And that's going to be his 4th.
Wow, that hurts.
And it looks like he's got a sub coming in for him. You need him in the game at the end.
Well, we'll see. Yeah, this is definitely have a sub for him now. Let's see if you can stay close within a couple possessions. But if it gets, if it starts to get up towards 7, I don't care how much time's left. You got to consider getting back in.
Yeah. I remember, and I'm sure, Jim, in your time, you coach players where, they pick up their second, they pick up their third, and you almost foul them out of the game. Well, they're not out of the game, right?
No, correct.
And I remember Jared Keel was that type of player where he was no good to me sitting on the bench.
Right.
So I knew, I just would tell him just to play smarter and just, I needed him in the game.
Yes. There you go, just attack.
Good
I like
kick,
that.
another good open look. Needed to go, good look.
Good look, got to keep taking them. That is, even though it was one pass, we got it into the teeth of the defense. I consider that inside out. Take that shot. Oh, that's a charge.
Yes, it is.
The official kind of missed that. He took his eye off it. That's where a 2-man crew, you can miss that. 3-man crew, he's picking that as seeing that charge. That's a good look.
It's going to lead to a turnover.
Right idea.
A little full court pressure here, it looks like, for Plymouth. Just trying to, get them out of rhythm a little bit, not allow for them to get easily into their offense. My only worry is us overextending and getting beat backdoor. Turnover leads to an open 3 and then another offensive rebound. Double dribble.
Yeah, we just, in transition, we've had a few either just sloppy with it, a couple turnovers, and then really got to find the guards. And it doesn't just have to be a single point guard, but we got a couple guys that really should just be at most one dribble and give it up to a guard. But those guards got to show themselves too. That's a good ball fake, just a little ball fake. To get him.
And to your point there, Jim, I think it's the turnover is coming from the person that's catching it, but it's almost really should be on the person that's throwing them that pass because you're right, a couple of times they've given the outlet pass to the wrong person.
Correct. Look a little confused defensively here.
Going to lead to transition.
That was
and Webster gets the call down this end. The Hollis-Brookline guard a little unhappy, and I didn't think it was a foul on the ball. I think he's upset about the play afterwards. He was taken into the pad.
They were upset they didn't get the call down here. In their minds, it was the same as the foul down there. That's what he's. But again, I think the officials have done a fantastic job. If they miss calls, they're going to miss calls every single game. There was a legendary coach called Lou Dosen who coached the Arizona Wildcats, and he said he was at a Final Four one time and asked about the poor officiating, and he said, I'll never address the media about poor officiating because he goes, every game I've ever been involved with, The bad calls don't outweigh our missed layups, our turnovers, and our free throws. And those are things we can control. Layups, turnovers, and free throws. And he goes, until I'm in a game where the officials outnumber those, then I'm not talking about it. And it was a great point.
It is. My line always was, can we control the officials?
Right.
No, we can't. No. So just play the game.
Right.
And I'm doing it right now with my little first and second grade team that I'm coaching. I continue to say to them, who calls the foul? Who calls the travel? The officials. Okay. Then you just keep playing.
Right. That's an important lesson, especially first and second graders. And hopefully they continue with it. And these kids, both teams here tonight have been very respectful, and again, it's been well officiated, but they will miss calls.
Big stretch coming up here. 5:40 coming out of the timeout. Webster makes the first, trailing by 4. You wonder if they're going to come out with a little different defense here. Coach Cronin out of the timeout.
We did red once and turn them over, and didn't give up. It got on their three-point shooters with a double team.
Yeah,
back to man-to-man.
Back to man. Got to be careful about overextending.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what they did and gave up the lane to the rim. There we go.
This is good take.
It's great that, we need a little bit more in transition. Again, it doesn't have to be the first shot that shows, but putting a little pressure on their defense so whether they're playing that 2-3 zone or 2-1-2 or man-to-man, but put a little pressure on them initially. That was a great job by Toomey.
And I think if Plymouth's going to win this game, he's going to have a really strong last 5-19 here. I'd like to see him do a little bit more of that, what we just saw.
He will. And the others have stepped up. We just got to get a stop and then got to execute our free throws. Our free throw today has not been great. I don't know what the percentage is, but.
Another open 3 for Hollis-Brookline, and looks like another offensive rebound kick out to another open 3. This one's short. Bobcats going to get active down there. Good check out there.
Great check out. Way to go, Chase. Let's see if we can get something in transition again.
Nice job by Johnny.
There you go. Get a little stop here. A couple guys are winded. Let's see if we can dig in.
Trail by 3, 4:30 to go.
Standing upright off the ball a little bit. Great check out. There you go with Toomey. As you say, it doesn't always have to be scoring. Securing and ending a possession was huge.
This is him right here to the basket.
Smart.
Gonna run 4 hold for Dylan. Should have it cleared out on this side. Give it to him.
Too slow.
Yep. Let's kick to the corner for the
go.
open shooter. Come on, give it to him. Perfect.
Little 4 hold for 3. I don't know if he called it, but that's always an option. That was well read, well called, and great job by the Plymouth players to read what was available.
Bobcats tie the game. Looking to get a stop here. An open jumper on the baseline. Bobcats, good check out. They're going to say the ball was out on Hollis-Brookline, and it's going to be Bobcat basketball.
That's exactly what you said. Here's our leadership in the last minute and a half has got us back into this game.
Here it comes this side. It's going to be. You got him down low.
Well defended, down low.
Good play. It's going to be lead to a jump ball. Good job. It's going to be Bobcat basketball with possession.
On the possession, great job down low that we love to teach. So it's good to see the crowd here excited. Nice to get some noise back in this gym.
A full timeout by Hollis-Brookline. Good timeout by their coach there. Crowd's starting to get into it a little bit. He needs to calm his team down a little. They've had a couple turnovers and then, not feeling a couple calls didn't go their way. So good timeout by him.
I'm anticipating that they're coming out back with that zone. What do you think? And then it'd be interesting to see where Plymouth, how they're going to attack it. As you said, are they going to go back? We've tried to go high post a little bit. They are defending it well, but we're not coming to catch that ball. We've had 2 or 3 stolen right at the foul line because we're not coming to catch.
Right.
But somehow, I'd love to see us get it there, but you said that's not open. We've got to use that step-out area.
And I think it's the guards need to flatten a little bit. The corners are wide open as well. So I think if guards, little penetration by the person with the ball, when that happens, guards need to flatten down. It's just going to stretch it.
Right where Johnny hit that, I know it was man-to-man, but that's the spot that you're talking about. We'll stretch it. And Johnny's given a couple ball fakes, too. It doesn't just have to be three ball. Ball fake, get them out of their stance a little bit, and dribble attack. He's done well with that.
The last possession down, they went back to that Army play on the left side where it's double cut, right? So we used to call it Norwich to the right side. It's Army to the left side. And it's he comes off, and they ran that for chance, and ball got tipped away, and it was a turnover. So
it sounds like you coached at a football school. That's somewhat like 212 and 818, isn't it?
Yes. That's how I can get the guys to remember things. Yeah, they are going to come out in that zone again, Jim. They're going to run Panther. They're going to screen the backside of the zone here, starting on the shooter's side. They're going to start with Dylan. Big guys need to come out and screen the backside of the zone on the skip. Still there. Up strong.
Close.
It's okay, come on, sprint back. 3 minutes to go, tie game here.
Good luck. You went and caught that ball. Just got to get a little more balanced on the shot. There's a shooter.
Takes an open three from the top of the key. Good check out.
I like the way Johnny's attacking rim with the head up. That's great.
This is it right here.
Oh,
right
it's okay. Right idea.
I think, that's the one I'd like to see him shoot.
Correct. He's just unselfish.
Yeah, you're right. Another open three.
No.
Takes a Hollis-Brookline bounce. Looked like it was going to be an air ball.
It did. He got caught in the middle.
Yeah.
And then,
that's unfortunate.
It's
that
so
happens.
hard to do. You got to go to your man all the time. It's hard.
That's part of basketball. Johnny with the open three.
In and out.
Oh, such a good look.
Oh, great look. All right, let's see our off-the-ball defense. A little lost here.
Webster digging down low. That's a good call. That's a foul.
That's our second on us. Hollis has 2. Plymouth has 2. Team fouls, that is.
We're going to stay in man-to-man here.
Lucas coming back in, which is great with that 2:15 mark. Plymouth did well. Rebounding well early in the great read.
Dylan, get the basket. Got it. Good save.
Read. Good job, Dylan. Fantastic.
Webster with a really good steal there. Takes the ball hard to the basket.
Again, that's great. Just composure on his part. Got a little unlucky on the what thought would be an air ball. Could have hung his head. And here he is. He gets a great read and a great steal. Attacks the rim to rim that we talk about. And he's going to line for 2.
Uses the glass.
Using glass a lot. It's like Ramon Ramos from Seton Hall back in the 90s, I think. I wouldn't be doing on threes and free throws, but that's all right.
I believe that's the
there you
fourth
go.
shot we've seen banked in this year.
That's
Webster
a great
goes
one.
line, makes 2, ties it up.
There you go.
2 minutes to go here. Jim, it's been a great one.
A little help behind.
Good take. Trevin fighting for it, and that's the call. It's always going to be the call. We're not going to reward the person that didn't check out. That's going to be the 3rd foul here of the quarter.
We're back to right now in 1:50. We got to start ending possessions. We were doing a great job early. They've beaten us in this 4th quarter on the offensive glass.
Much better job by Johnny there, and I don't blame Coach Cronin. He's upset at moving screen. That was a moving screen. Williams comes over the top, no check out. He's going to get the tip in. Hollis-Brookline leads by 2.
Little patience, back in the zone. There, finally, high post.
Oh my!
Coach Cronin doing a little bit what you used to do a lot of is when you, and it's funny, coaches do different things, but get that key offensive hoop, call the timeout, just kind of set the defense, correct?
Yeah, that was my basis for it. Was always I like to be in control of what we were doing down this end, and sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't.
Oh yeah.
Which is I guess that's coaching, but
correct.
I just always wanted to be able to control the defense.
Yeah, and and I often didn't. I would kind of just try to take the energy and go the way, and it's awesome because it's just different philosophies, and you definitely were a lockdown, shut them down type. All your teams could defend, and that was your team's strength, so you're going to get them set and going right. I liked our last defensive possession. I know we're missing checkouts, but the last one we were in stances, defended the penetration well, good behind the ball. We just missed the checkout.
Doing a good job of digging down on the dribble drives too. Good help side digging in, and let's see if they can come out and get a stop. Minute 27 to go here. They're going to go out to Williams out the left side. Good drive, good take, good composure. Nice check out there by
There you
Stahl.
go. There's a checkout by 2.
Toomey's going to bring the
Little
ball
patience,
down, and
little
they're going to
patience.
stay. Looks like they're going to stay in that zone.
Good skip.
Good skip, wide open. Flaherty for 3, and in and out again. The second one. Legacy finds it somehow.
Great job using the glass. Little ball fake. Kept down.
Gets it to
Choose the
go.
glass.
Bobcats lead by 2. Under a minute to go here. Hollis-Brookline looking to set things up. They're moving the ball. Williams catches the 3 on the outside. It goes.
He was stationary there for a while.
They lead by 1. 35 seconds to go.
Good way to go, Cat.
Still in that zone. Looking to move
Trying
the
to get
ball.
this-
Webster from the outside. Coach Cronin going to call a timeout.
We were trying to get that backside screen with the skip pass again, and we didn't have him in the right position, so very smart play by Coach Cronin to get the timeout and get a good look.
I'm going to give Coach Scheinman a little credit on that play. We used to run that at Plymouth State. Just a simple, start on the side of you went to the shooter, and it's just a reverse the ball, skip over the top with 2 screens. So I'll give him a little credit.
Oh yeah, well he deserves a little bit of credit.
Just a little.
For keeping you in his program for 4 years. But no, you're right, and you saw that play developing. But the defense is kind of cheated over. We didn't have the opportunity. So as I said, really smart timeout by Coach Cronin.
So 27 seconds to go, Jim. Let's start with Hollis-Brookline. What do you think they're going to do coming out defensively?
I don't know why they'd be changing the zone. It's kind of thrown us for a little bit. But I think we're doing better here in the latter half of the fourth quarter, attacking it better. Now we don't have that. That skip pass, we've used it a few times. I'd like to see something different. Do you know, you've worked with Ben, do you know what he'll come up with?
I think right now, if they're going to come out man-to-man, which it appears that they're not going to, I think they're going to run something similar to what they've been running to try to get an open look. Yeah, they're already screening the zone. Flaherty, they got to get somebody to that step out when they do that, but 14, we're at 14. Webster driving the ball to the basket. Plenty of time.
Give it a look. Give it a look.
Another open 3 for Webster. It's going to go off the rim. Legacy there. Can't get it to go. 2-1. And that's the game. Hollis-Brookline going to win by 1 in a great game.
What a shame. That was a great game. Great look. We had a look in the 3. We had the offensive glass. Everything was well done and just fell off that back rim and out. So wonderful game. Everything we had hoped for sure.
Great game.
Other than a Bobcat victory.
2 incredibly even teams. Hollis-Brookline makes one more shot. Great look there on the putback. Doesn't go. Bobcats lose by 1 in a really good game here from Plymouth Regional High School. Jim, I had a lot of fun. It was good to be up here calling the game with you tonight and being back on this side. So Bobcats lose 57-56.
Thanks, Mike. Great time. It's good to be back in the gym for sure.